Mr. Harper.
Can we have the death?
Forgive me. I did not mean to startle you.
I didn't see you in the mirror. Quite all right.
This castle is very, very old, Mr. Harper, and the lighting is poor. Your neck. You need a bandage.
It's quite all right. It'll stop bleeding in a moment.
You have a crucifix around your neck. You are a religious man?
Oh, these? An old woman gave them to me at a hotel in the street. When she heard of my plans to come here, she grew pale and mumbled something. Then she put these rosary beads around my neck and said a prayer. I thought the incident was quite peculiar, and I made it up to myself to mention to you.
Superstitious fool. Ignorance and superstition are traits of the peasants who inhabit the countryside, Mr. Harper. Forgive me. You must think me a dreadful host. We have not even formally met, and here we are discussing of life tales. My apologies for not being able to greet you personally when you arrived this morning, but I am usually occupied with my work during the daytime.
Quite all right. Your manservant met my coat and showed me to the room.
I see. And your room is comfortable?
Quite.
You're a guest in my house, Mr. Harper. You have entered it freely and of your own will, and you will be afforded all the comforts we may provide during your stay. If there is anything you desire, you'll have but to ask.
Thank you. Your hospitality is reassuring.
You have some papers for me.
Yes, I do. Mr. Hawkins sent his regrets that he was not able to handle his business personally. He's been quite ill lately. He gave me this letter of introduction. I hope it will suffice.
Mr. Hawkins speaks highly of you. Your qualifications seem impeccable, and your character appears unmarred. Yes, I am sure we will be able to do business, Mr. Harper. I am sure of that.
Good. I'm glad everything is ordered.
May I see the property you have to show me?
I thought I would bathe in shade first. Then perhaps we would be able to discuss business over dinner if that was convenient to you, of course.
I'm afraid that is not convenient with me, Mr. Harper. You see, I have already dined this evening.
I see.
I will see the papers now. Dinner is presently being prepared for you. It will take some time, though. So you see, Mr. Harper, this is an excellent opportunity for us to get started.
Of course. Has this castle been in your family a long time?
Yes, a very long time.
Castles fascinate me. Ever since I was
You are free to roam Castle Dracula as you please, Mr. Harper. You may go any place you like, except, of course, into locked rooms. You would not want to go into those rooms anyway. This is a large castle, Mr. Harper, much too large for the few servants I have to keep up. It made much more sense for us to close off those rooms that were not needed.
I see. By the way, Count, would you happen to have a larger mirror I could use? I haven't been able to find one ever since I arrived, and mine is terribly small. Hardly large enough to shave comfortably with.
That mirror. The reason you cut yourself in the first place. You don't deny it.
I say, Count.
You have no mirrors here, Mr. Harper. None at all.
Why did
You asked about this castle, Mr. Harper. It has been in my family for centuries. There were some fierce battles on this land, but it was always Dracula who prevailed. Dracula who stood among the relentless soldiers of my country and drew the blood from the Turks, forcing them to retreat over the border into Turkey. The Turks entered with an air of confidence. They let scream and scared the rovers, but they were not easily done. They came back again and again until the fields were soaked with Turkish blood, and Dracula emerged the victor. Dracula emerged, conqueror of the Turks. Things are different today, though. Now words are shed in battle, blood spared. Many have lost their honor and their pride. Gone are the days when disputes were settled by the sword.
Count Dracula, did any particular piece of property strike you as something you might be interested in?
I'll review them this evening. We'll discuss business again tomorrow. Your wife? your fiancé from?
Suburb of London, but I really
Your
don't...
car. Excuse me, sir? I asked whether your fiancé lived anywhere near Carfax.
Yes, as a matter of fact, she does.
Then you are familiar with the Carfax estate?
Yes, I am. It's an awfully gloomy place. About 20 acres, I believe, and completely surrounded by a stone wall. There's also an insane asylum comfortably close by. It's been a constant concern to me. When we're married, I intend to take Lucy far away from this dreary place.
Lovely. Quite lovely.
Count, could you at least...
Then this must be a friend of your fiancé.
Yes, Miss Mina Murray. She could be our maid of honor. Count, could we...
Mr. Harker, I do not like to be pushed in any way. The property documents you have delivered for my examination deserve careful consideration. I will need until tomorrow evening. That should give me sufficient time to make my decision.
Tomorrow evening? But I had hoped we would have this business settled by tomorrow day. Then I could catch the evening train.
Mr. Harker, I can plainly see that patience is not one